welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Leah, and yeah, if you follow me on my Instagram or any of my other social media, you probably already know, but I've published a book. It's called Dear Earth, and it's it contains my poetry from this last year, pretty much, so 2019. And I just wanted to sit down and explain a little bit more about how this book came to be, and what the story behind it is, and why I've decided to publish it, and kind of a little bit of the process behind it. I think we're at this really important time in history where we've got to fundamentally change the way we're living on Earth. We've got to start questioning things about our own lives and about how we want things to work and how we want our future to look. And that can be quite scary sometimes, and also I think in the media and in the news it's often very, very terrifying and usually bad news, because politically we're not achieving what we need to achieve in order to stay within a 1.5 degree warmer world, and that's scary, and that affects all of us and all of our future. But I think that's also why we need art and why we need to use our creativity to think about these things, because despite how scary it is, we do need to talk about it, and we do need to think about it, and we do need to question things and think about what we can do. So that's a little bit of the thought behind of this book, and it's really a personal collection as well about my thoughts and my feelings around many of the activism that I do. And what does it mean for us and for our future to live in a climate emergency, and how can we deal with that, and how can we gather hope together to look at this and to look at this crisis and transform it into something positive, and into something that results in positive change and in a better way of life. And I hope just some of it can inspire people to quickly think about things, and to take action. And then that's kind of the thought behind why I started collecting some of my poetry together to form this book. But then the second part was in the summer 2019, I've contacted quite a few publishers, and I also got 2 publishing offers. However, eventually I decided that I want to, for now, publish the book, self-publish the book. And there's several reasons behind that, and I quickly also wanted to explain that, because I didn't just self-publish this book because I didn't have a choice or didn't have an option to publish it somewhere. I did. But nevertheless, I chose to not publish it with those 2 publishing companies. And that was also because there were several reasons, but I want this book more than also to just speak to people and be an inspiration. I also want the profits of it to go to environmental charities, especially Amazon rainforest related charities, because what really shook me in 2019 was the Amazon fires as well, and that feeling of that hard feeling of what can I do if I'm on the other side of the world to support that, or to support the protection of the Amazon, and to stand up against the burning of our lungs, our Earth's lungs. And I really want funds to go towards that, and that's why I decided to, if I self-publish the book, that I can really donate all of the profits to charity, which is what I can do now. And I'm really, really happy and excited for that, and excited to support environmental charities, and maybe in the future some different ones as well. But at the moment, I want to support the ones in the Amazon, so Amazon rainforest-based ones, also to support the indigenous people there, and the people that are protecting the land, that are speaking up for it. Another reason is that when, quite often with publishing contracts, is that you sell your rights and I see a lot of potential with my book and with what I want to do with it. I'm already in the process of trying to record an audiobook for it, and also, you know, these are very, very personal to me as well, and I didn't want to sell them off to a publisher. I wanted to maintain my rights to the book. Yeah, so that was the second thought behind it. Yeah, so you might wonder, like, what did I do then? So at the moment, the two available options is that I've published, I printed it with a company in Germany, and that enables me to print large copies of them and to sell them, so people can order them or get them directly from me, and that way that really enables me to have more money to spend and to send to environmental charities and to the Amazon rainforest, which I'm very excited about. So at the moment I've priced it at £10, so £5 will go directly to the Amazon rainforest, and then the other £5 are the printing and the send cost, so the distribution cost. But then however, I also really wanted it to be available in different parts of the world and for people to reach it in different areas as well. And that's why I decided to publish it via Amazon. So it's available for order on Amazon. However, it is a bit more expensive on Amazon, and I think only about £3 of that money comes to me, so there's only £3 that I can directly then send to charity, which is a lot less, or quite a bit less than I can send when you buy directly from me. However, yeah, I'm really happy about how the Amazon version turned out, and I'm very excited that people can order it from different parts of the world as well. So yeah, that's that. That's a little bit about the history, about the publishing behind it, and if you'd like to know more or have any question, feel free to send those to me or comment them, and be happy to answer more of that as well. But now let's dive a little bit into the book and how it's set up, and also I'm going to read a few poems to you, just to give you a little bit of a feel about the book. The book's divided into 5 different parts, which kind of cover different topics and have a bit of different inspiration. So part 1 is called Our Home, so that's a bit more about like nature and just, I guess, my love and appreciation for nature and just exploring the world around us and actually the beauty and the opportunity that we have for life on Earth. Part 2 is called Questioning Everything, and that it critically and analyzes some of the things that, you know, we take for granted in our life, and just to question some things about how people are currently living and how we are currently living on Earth and what we can do to change. Part 3 is called Letters to Earth and All Its Inhabitants. There's a few letters with very specific targets. I'm also going to read I think 2 of them right now to you. And then part 4 is The Oceans Are Rising, but so are we. So that's a bit more about climate strikes and about activism. And then part 5 is called A Better World, ? Which kind of looks at that opportunity we actually have, even though we are in a time of climate crisis, to radically change the way we're living on Earth, and to change change life and to change our habits. But the very first opening poem of my book that I wanted to share with you today is called My Dream. My dream. I dream of a world with beautiful beaches, where there's no plastic pollution, white sand, blue ocean waters, where wastewater is not let untreated into the ocean, white wave crowns, of oceans with billions of fish coral sanctuaries, dolphins, whales and sea turtles, of places that still have wilderness and untamed nature, of waterfalls with ice-cold water, of jungles that have no man-made path, of forests filled with trees that reach higher than I dare climb, of a place where birds wake me up in the morning and the stars shine brightly at night, a world where the language we all speak is love, where all creatures are treated with respect and love, and finding places that in the world that mirror aspects of such a dream makes me realize that nothing is impossible. Every day we manifest the world that we live in. Let's dream of such a world together. Let's be the change we wish to see in the world. And then the second poem is from the second part, which is about questioning everything, and it's called Future Plans. Future plans? What is it that you want to do when you become older? What are you going to study? What are you going to do when you finish your studies? I had dreams for life. I dreamt of traveling, working, loving, living. I dreamed of the same happiness and excitement for life that you once did. Now I know that I have nothing if no action on climate change is taken. Now I know that my future is being stepped on every single day. Now I know that I may not dare to dream again. Dear planet Earth, how is it that you give us everything to breathe, thrive, survive? You love us, you nourish us, you sustain us. You make life possible. Yet so few of us are prepared to give anything in return. People disregard you, ignore you. They pretend their life does not depend on you. They see you as a thing, something given, something mundane. Yet something like you is nowhere in sight within the millions of stars around us. As far as all of our great technology can see, there's only one Earth, one habitable planet, one place to call home. It breaks me. It makes me so sad, so angry and confused. I wish they could see. I wish they would open their eyes, their ears, their hearts. Take time to feel you, heal you, care for and love you. I'm so, so sorry. I promise I will do my best to protect you. I will do everything I can. I won't give up. I love you every day of my life, forever. Dear older generations and world leaders, I was born into a world threatened by environmental destruction. For over 50 years, the signs of climate change have been visible. It has been clear for a long time that action needs to be taken. You have talked and debated, but you have not acted. You have promised climate action, but you have not taken the steps to truly make a change. I'm tired of your empty words. You can no longer ignore us. If we are to stand a chance of survival, the world needs major change. That change will be a challenge. It won't be easy. But it is not about what is easy. It is about what is right. It's about what is necessary. It is about survival. Dear older generations, you might die of old age. But if no action is taken, we will die because of climate change. We are facing extinction. And we need you to act. We don't want you to go down as the generation that continued the path of destruction. If you don't respect existence, expect resistance. We, as the young people, are rising. Stop messing with our future. We will be silenced no longer, whether you like it or not. Change is coming. This is our earth, our home, our mission. And then the last poem that I want to share with you is called What Now? What now? So many problems, so many different challenges. It's easy to lose hope. It's easy to give up. Stick your head in the sand. It takes courage to recognize our mistakes. It takes strength to swim against the current. It takes vision to change. History is being written about you, about me, about all of us. Just because you can't do everything does not mean you can't do something. It's not just about protest. We all have our unique talents and reaches. You can write letters, sign petitions, start projects, donate, paint, speak, write, connect, choose, act. Just do something. If you say you care, then show that you do. If you love anyone other than yourself, then show the world how much you do. Actions speak louder than words. Eco, not ego. Yeah, and I think that's a good poem to end this on, because I really want to encourage you to take action, use your creative power, or whatever are your interests or talents, if it's photography, videography, whatever it is, use them. And use them to ensure that we have a future. Use them for our planet, and speak up about it. Use your voice. We have a voice for a reason. And I believe in you that you can use it, and you can use it to make a difference. I will leave the link to my website description about the book, and also the link to Amazon if you want to purchase a copy down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and follow me on Instagram if you want to know any more, or if you have any questions you can also email me. And yeah, I wish you a wonderful day. Take care and be kind.